Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car Collector Car Showroom. We are not a consignment dealership. We own all the cars in our building. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. That is where you can find out if this vehicle is still available. Our YouTube videos between both of our showrooms, here in Daytona Beach and up in Homer City, Pennsylvania, leaves the videos up on YouTube at all times. We never take them down. So to find out if the video presentation you are watching on this vehicle today, if the car is still available, you're going to have to check out our website or give us a call. Popular Pontiac muscle car, GTO. This one happens to be a 1966 convertible, red in color. It's got a lot of things going for it. Black vinyl interior, white convertible top, and 4-speed. So, looking at the car, we'll pop the hood and show you the engine compartment here a little bit later on in the presentation. The paint quality of the car is really good. I took a tour around the car prior to this presentation. I looked for any imperfections in the paint in terms of cracking, blistering, bubbling, and I could not find anything. Red line bias Goodyear tires on the car appear to be, if not brand new, definitely newer, plenty of tread left. Single chrome mirror on the driver's side, nothing on the passenger side. Window glass on the car all the way around is in excellent condition. We're going to take a look in the car here, tops down, so it's not really hard to see. Seat belts in the rear, seat belts in the front. Both of them to me appear to be OEM. Got the GM badging on the buckle itself. Sun visors are in good shape on both sides. Dash is in nice condition, no cracking or fading. Wood grain steering wheel's in good shape. Chrome on the center console, very nice. Take a look at the vinyl. I don't see any cracking and rips, tears, any imperfections there. Wood grain across the dash and the bezels on the gauges look to be in good condition. We'll take a little bit closer look at that in the test drive. Armrests on the driver's side door, door panel, carpeting down low, everything looks to be in good shape. You have your GTO insignia there in the floor mats. Underneath the floor mats, the carpeting's in nice shape there. Let's see what so the odometer in this car is reading 67,688, and we do not know if that is the true mileage on the car. We get asked all the time, is it the correct mileage? Well, if it is the correct mileage on the car, we list it on our website. So if you're looking at hanksters.com, you click on the Daytona Beach inventory, you'll see all of our vehicles are in order by year. And next to the vehicle itself, you'll see mileage. If the mileage category is blank, that means the mileage is exempt on the title. If there is a mileage there in the display or in the description, then it is an actual mileage car. GTO insignia on the rear quarter there on the driver's side. It's going to be the same on the passenger side. Long car to shoot down the side of. Door fitment is good. Both on the driver's side and on the passenger side of the car. You have a huge trunk there. The deck lid fitment to the rear quarters is good on both sides. GTO insignia on the rear deck lid. Pontiac logo between your two taillights. Chrome on the rear bumper is fantastic. Looking down low, you'll see your reverse lights there. Chrome dual tips coming out underneath the rear bumper. Let's take a look in the trunk. Spare, jack, car cover that will come with the car. Looks like you got a little, bar there, lug nut breaker. Looks like some spare weather stripping. Does have a parade boot, so there is a parade boot. It is in good condition. Some GTO license plate brackets for the car 1966. Looking under the trunk there, trunk's in good shape. Shooting down the passenger side, it's the same as the driver's. I don't see any waves in the doors, in the rear. I mean, huge rear quarter on this car. No waves in the rear quarter there. Again, bias ply red lines, Goodyear. Chrome on the door handles, good. When you open the doors, you can see in the back there, all your courtesy lights come on. Those are functioning. Door panel on the passenger side is good, just like the driver's side. Armrest isn't cracked. Door panel isn't wavy or screwed in weird or awkwardly. Carpet on the bottom of the door panel isn't all faded or ripped up. Chrome on the seats, nice there. It's not falling off like they sometimes have a tendency to do. Again, we'll get a little closer look up at the dash, the radio, the gauges mounted underneath there when we do the test drive video. GTO badging on the passenger side front fender, mirroring the driver's side. Let's see if I can manage to find the hood pop there. There we go. Secondary. So you are looking at a 400 motor. It is not the original one to the car. In 1966, this car would have had a 389 in it. This is a Pontiac 400 motor. We do not have any history of the rebuild on the motor. Cowl tag is present. You will see that in the still photos. Check it out. AC compressor. So it does have AC. I don't know if it blows cold yet, but again, we're going to find that out a little bit later on in the presentation. Power brakes, power steering. So, have you been in the market for a wonderful, great looking Pontiac GTO? This is the car for you. This car will not last in our showroom long. Power steering, power brakes, AC, convertible, 4-speed, resale red, black vinyl. I mean, buckets in the front. It has everything going for it. This car is extremely sought after, the 66 and 67 Pontiac GTOs. And again, I can't stress enough that this car has everything going for it. Every time a GTO goes up on our website, our phones and emails immediately start blowing up, and the cars are generally gone within 2 to 3 days. So do not hesitate. I said the same thing about a silver Chevelle we did a couple days ago. 1970 Chevelle. It was a 454 car, steering, brakes, and air. The car was literally gone in less than 24 hours. So good news for us is the muscle car market is very strong right now, extremely strong. So when we do get a nice car such as this, it doesn't last long. So let's show you the rest of the car. We'll take it out on a lift. I'll show you not only the undercarriage, but I'll show you the paint down load, and then we'll take it out and drive it. We are underneath our 1966 red Pontiac GTO convertible. We buy and sell a lot of cars over the course of a year, and we are coming up on the end of the year, the end of 2020 here. And this is one of the higher quality cars we get through our showroom. So as I said earlier in the video presentation, don't hesitate on this. It's a popular year, make, model, color, combination in terms of the 4-speed, you know, with the buckets and the center console and 400 motor, just a lot going for this car. Taking a look up at the oil pan, nice and dry. You can't see much of it with the dual exhaust coming down off the side of the exhaust manifolds and the cross member, of course, but nice and dry up there. I'm going to tell you at this time, because if you own a classic car, there's going to be leaks, whether it's out of the power steering, oil pan, transmission, whatever. It's just the nature of the beast. You're talking about 40, 50, 60-year-old cars. They're not going to they don't have the precision and the mechanics of the cars that we're used to today. These cars started leaking when they were brand new, and they still do it. But nothing up there right now. Front disc brakes. Frame rails are in good shape. As I already mentioned, dual exhaust coming down off of the exhaust manifolds. Cross member here, holding the tranny up, good. Floor pans in the car are exceptional. E-brakes hooked up and functioning just like it should. Bottoms of the rockers look good. Again, frame rails look good. You will see in the description, we haven't had this car on the twin post yet. In the description of the car, if it says it's a posi rear end, it's a posi. If it doesn't have posi in there, then it is not a posi rear end. Again, I haven't had this thing on the rack yet, the twin post, to check out the posi, but we're going to do that, so it'll be in the description. Huge gas tank, appears to be newer. Drop downs on the rear quarters look good. As mentioned earlier in the showroom presentation, you do have a dual exhaust coming out underneath the chrome rear bumper with the chrome exhaust tips. Beautiful car underneath. Before we take it on a test drive, we're going to put it down just a little bit further, and we're going to show you underneath the doors and down the sides of the car. I encourage you, please do not just take my word for it. Come on out to Daytona Beach, whether you're coming up, coming down, coming across. We have a 25,000 square foot showroom where we house at least 60 vehicles at any given time, air conditioned. You can see our entire business operation, our entire showroom, all the classic cars that we own. We'd love to show you this car out here on the rack in the Daytona sunshine. You can take a look at the paint out in the outdoor in the natural light. We encourage all of our buyers to come in person. With that being said, 90% of our sales are done sight unseen. We ship them all over the country and all over the world. We make a lot of people happy. We get a lot of comments on our video quality and what we show and explain in our videos, and we also get a lot of compliments on the high definition, high resolution photos that Devin takes and puts up on our website. So we do sell a lot of vehicles per month sight unseen, but I do encourage you guys to come down in person when you're spending money on a car. Check it out for yourself. There's been people that have come down and go, oh, it's not what I thought it was. And I was like, wow, I thought it was a freaking beautiful car. But everybody's opinion is different when going over a classic car and looking at the quality and the presentation. So without further ado, let's lower this down just a tad and take a look at the car a little closer, going down the sides and looking close underneath. Okay, as I stated, we are a little bit further down on our lift here for our 66 GTO presentation. For those of you that have not bought a classic car or do not own one or not a collector, you'll hear the term, how straight is the car? Well, what buyers and classic car enthusiasts and hobbyists are referring to is, looking down the side of the car. And the best time to do that is when the car is on the lift at eye level. You can really see any imperfections in the vehicle when you're looking at it on the lift. So this car is nice and straight. The doors, the fenders, really nice condition. So GTOs, they have this rocker guard, rocker molding, whatever you want to call it. This one's just like all the other ones. It's dented up. It has some dents. These remove with simple screws. You can buy them online. They're a couple $100. This one's a little less expensive than the ones that are on the 67. The 67 are a little more money. I think they're like $325, $350. This one for this GTO are probably, $250, $300, somewhere in there for both sides, for ones that will actually fit the car properly. We're not going to mess with them, unless you guys, if you're buying the car and you want them on there, we can order them and put them on. It's no big deal. You can order them and put them on yourself. But they're low. They always get dented anyways. These ones aren't in terrible condition, so we're not going to mess with it. Driver's side door, you can see right here, there's a little tiny crack in the paint. Okay, there's a little tiny blister in the paint right there. Those are the only imperfections that I can find on the entire car, and we are not going to mess with it. It's just a door corner, and that's the way you're going to get the car if you buy it. Taking a look at the bottom of the doors, the molding, the door rubbers are in real good shape. They're not dry rotted or cracked or anything. Paint on the bottom of the doors is fantastic. That gives you, shows you a quality car there when the door seals and the bottom of the doors are in that good of shape. No paint blisters or cracks on that huge rear quarter there behind the rear wheel. It's where a lot of them have a tendency to happen. Reverse lights you're looking at, chrome on the bumper there, down low, all in good condition. Behind the passenger side rear tire there, in good shape too. Look down the side of the car there, you know, door fitment, quality of the door down low on the rear quarter there in front of the wheel. Again, take a look at the bottom of the door there on the passenger side. Door seal, bottom of the door in good condition, good shape there. Same thing with behind the front tire on the passenger side. Again, your GTO insignia there is in pretty good shape. Wheel opening moldings look good. Great, great looking car. Again, this car will not last, so do not hesitate. 3 different collector car lenders will offer financing on this vehicle. This car is going to be a little pricier, so this will probably be a 10-year loan for somebody with approved credit. You're going to have to put 10% down minimum. You can put down more if you want, of course, but the collector car lender is going to finance the remaining balance over 10 years. You want to pay it off in 3, no big deal, no prepayment penalty. You can we have many people that have the money to actually pay cash for the car, but they make the choice to kind of hang on to the money and maybe pay it off in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, whatever the case may be. So no prepayment penalty from the lender for doing that. Looking forward to driving this thing. I haven't driven it yet. 4-speed convertible, beautiful Friday afternoon here in Daytona. So let's take the car out on a drive. What a sweet car, 66 GTO. I hope this thing doesn't sell quick so I can drive it for a couple days. It's a nice car. Horn, working. All the way to my left here is the fuel gauge. It works. The RPM works. The water and oil are down below there, which means the factories are either inaccurate or not functioning. The wipers are working, and they park back where they should. As we mentioned earlier, the center console's in nice shape. Radio works.
How you doing? It's Chris Rhodes, Fleetwood Mac, and some Foreigner coming up.
Nice retro style radio, says GTO in it. Turn signal, the indicator is the same for driver and passenger. There's driver, passenger. They both make the indicator function. As I mentioned, this is an air car, so let's figure out how to work it. Yeah, it's blowing onto the vents. And it's cold. Awesome. Okay, so that works. Convertible top. Yes, it's power, and it does work. Now, it's a huge car. Here's the switch. I'm not going to put it all the way up and all the way down, but you're going to just have to take my word for it that I'm telling you the truth and it works. Going up. Like I said, it goes all the way up and all the way down, but I'm not going to bore you guys to death with that. Up and down. Works. Functioning. What else do we have to show you? Rear view mirror is crystal clear. Looks like a newer rear view mirror. What a great car this is. Let's see if it runs as good as it looks. This car is just awesome. That's all there is to it. It rides like a brand new car. No shakes whatsoever in the seat, in the drivetrain, in the front wheels, rear tires, in your ass. Nothing. Speedometer's functioning. It's not bouncing all around. We already showed you that the tach is working. Car has power brakes. Stops just like it should. Has good acceleration. See what happens. I'm coming up here on a straight a little bit. See what happens when I let go of the wheel. Nice and straight when you let go of the wheel. Doesn't want to pull to one side or the other. Doesn't want to pull to one side or the other when braking. Let's drop it in the first and run it through the gears here. Hit third. We got no cars in front of us, yay! 70 miles per hour and a 45, I'm gonna shut it off there. With the exception of my sloppy shifting, the car runs out fantastic. Great pickup, great acceleration, tranny right on the money, shifts just like it should. Again, it's a nice, real nice car. It's a big car to get moving, and it moves. You heard it when I took off out of first. I mean, I didn't slam it to the floor, and I didn't slam the throttle to the floor. He probably could have done a little better, but I'm not trying to beat the hell out of the thing. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. So 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. I'm assuring you that this car will not last long. So do not hesitate if you are thinking about a GTO. Just call, and I promise you I'll get this thing, depending on where you're at in the country, get this thing sitting in your driveway within 7 to 10 business days. At full retail price, we offer shipping and a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. Shipping is good in the lower 48 United States at full retail price, and the warranty is good through any ASE certified facility in the United States. Covers engine, transmission, and rear end. You have a $100 deductible, and the warranty company pays the rest on a covered repair. We can negotiate the price of our cars, but if we negotiate the price of the car, we also negotiate the price of the warranty and the price of the shipping. If you have your own shipper, fine with that. We make no money off the shipping anyways. Actually, it's easier on me if I don't have to try to coordinate all that. But we can certainly arrange the shipping for you. And you can just pay the driver when they deliver the car if we negotiate the price of the car. Again, full retail price. It's like a package deal. It's like Prego. It's in there. It's all included. So we are in Daytona Beach, Florida. We're going to put up, this being a convertible, I guarantee you there'll be 100 pictures up on our website today. Also, this video presentation we're doing for you right now will be on our website, as well as YouTube and Hemmings and other advertising vehicles we use. So check us out, hanksters.com, Daytona Beach, Florida.